Shalom, and welcome back to the Cepher Daily Readings. All praise and glory to the Most High Yah in the name of the Son, Yahushua HaMashiach. I am Trish. Thank you so much for stopping by to follow along. We are in Numbers, Bemidbar, chapter 19. And Yahuwah spoke unto El Moshe and unto El Aaron, saying, This is the ordinance of the Torah which Yahuwah has commanded, saying, Speak unto the children of Yasharel, that they bring you a red heifer without spot, wherein is no blemish, and upon which never came yoke. And you shall give her unto Eleazar the priest, that he may bring her forth without the camp, and one shall slay her before his face. And Eleazar the priest shall take of her blood with his finger, and sprinkle of her blood directly before the tabernacle of the assembly 7 times. And one shall burn the heifer in his sight. Her skin, and her flesh, and her blood, with her dung, shall he burn. And the priest shall take cedar wood, and hyssop, and scarlet, and cast it into the midst of the burning of the heifer. Then the priest shall wash his clothes, and he shall bathe his flesh in water. And afterward he shall come into the camp. And the priest shall be unclean until the even. And he that burns her shall wash his clothes in water, and bathe his flesh in water, and shall be unclean until the even. And a man that is clean shall gather up the ashes of the heifer, and lay them up without the camp in a clean place. And it shall be kept for the assembly of the children of Yasharel, for a water of separation. It is a purification for sin. And he that gathers the ashes of the heifer shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. And it shall be unto the children of Yasharel, and unto the stranger that sojourns among them, for a statute forever. He that touches the dead body of any man shall be unclean 7 days. He shall purify himself with it on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day he shall be clean. But if he purifies not himself the 3rd day, then the 7th day he shall not be clean. Whosoever touches the dead body of any man that is dead, and purifies not himself, defiles the tabernacle of Yahuwah. And that soul shall be cut off from Yasharel, because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him. He shall be unclean. His uncleanness is yet upon him. This is the Torah. When a man dies in a tent, all that come into the tent and all that is in the tent shall be unclean 7 days. And every open vessel which has no covering bound upon it is unclean. And whosoever touches one that is slain with the sword in the open fields, or a dead body, or a bone of a man, or a grave, shall be unclean 7 days. And for an unclean person, they shall take of the ashes of the burnt heifer of purification for sin, and running water shall be put thereto in a vessel. And a clean person shall take hyssop, and dip it in the water, and sprinkle it upon the tent, and upon all the vessels, and upon the persons that were there, and upon him that touched a bone, or one slain, or one dead, or a grave. And the clean person shall sprinkle upon the unclean on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day, and on the 7th day he shall purify himself, and wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, and shall be clean at evening. But the man that shall be unclean, and shall not purify himself, that soul shall be cut off from among the assembly, because he has defiled the sanctuary of Yahuwah. The water of separation has not been sprinkled upon him. He is unclean. And it shall be a perpetual statute unto them, that he that sprinkles the water of separation shall wash his clothes, and he that touches the water of separation shall be unclean until even. And whatsoever the unclean person touches shall be unclean, and the soul that touches it shall be unclean until even. Chapter 20. Then came the children of Yasharel, even the whole assembly, into the desert of Zin in the 1st month. And the people abode in Kadesh. And Miriam died there, and was buried there. And there was no water for the assembly, and they gathered themselves together against Moshe and against Aaron. And the people chided with Moshe and spoke, saying, Would to Elohim that we had died when our brethren died before Yahuwah. And why have you brought up the assembly of Yahuwah into this wilderness, that we and our cattle should die there? And wherefore have you made us to come up out of Mitzrayim, to bring us in unto this evil place? It is no place of seed, or of figs, or of vines, or of pomegranates, neither is there any water to drink. And Moshe and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the assembly. And they fell upon their faces, and the glory of Yahuwah appeared unto them. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Take the rod, and gather the assembly together, you and Aaron your brother, and speak you unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water. And you shall bring forth to them water out of the rock. So you shall give the assembly and their beasts drink. And Moshe took the rod from before Yahuwah, as he commanded him. And Moshe and Aaron gathered the assembly together before the rock. And he said unto them, Hear now, you rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock? And Moshe lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the assembly drank, and their beasts also. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe and Aaron, Because you believed me not, to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Yasharel, therefore you shall not bring this assembly into the land which I have given them. This is the water of Meribah, because the children of Yasharel strove with Yahuwah, and he was sanctified in them. And Moshe sent messengers from Kadesh unto the king of Edom. Thus says your brother Yasharel, You know all the travail that has befallen us, how our fathers went down into Mitzrayim, and we have dwelt in Mitzrayim a long time. And the Mitzrayim vexed us and our fathers. And we cried unto Yahuwah. He heard our voice, and he sent an angel, and has brought us forth out of Mitzrayim. And, behold, we are in Kadesh, a city in the uttermost of your border. Let us pass, I pray you, through your country. We will not pass through the fields, or through the vineyards, neither will we drink of the water of the wells. We will go by the king's highway. We will not turn to the right hand nor to the left, until we have passed your borders. And Edom said unto him, You shall not pass by me, lest I come out against you with the sword. And the children of Yasharel said unto him, We will go by the highway, and if I and my cattle drink of your water, then I will pay for it. I will only, without doing anything else, go through on my feet. And he said, You shall not go through. And Edom came out against him with many people, and with a strong hand. Thus Edom refused to give Yasharel passage through his border, wherefore Yasharel turned away from him. And the children of Yasharel, even the whole assembly, journeyed from Kadesh, and came unto Mount Hor. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe and Aaron in Mount Hor, by the coast of the land of Edom, saying, Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Yasharel, because you rebelled against my word at the water of Meribah. Take Aaron and Eleazar his son, and bring them up unto Mount Hor, and strip Aaron of his garments, and put them upon Eleazar his son. And Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, and shall die there. And Moshe did as Yahuwah commanded, and they went up into Mount Hor in the sight of all the assembly. And Moshe stripped Aaron of his garments, and put them upon Eleazar his son. And Aaron died there in the top of the mount. And Moshe and Eleazar came down from the mount. And when all the assembly saw that Aaron was dead, they mourned for Aaron 30 days, even all the house of Yasharel. Chapter 21. And when King Arad, the Canaanite, which dwelt in the Negev, heard tell that Yasharel came by the way of the spies, then he fought against Yasharel, and took some of them prisoners. And Yasharel vowed a vow unto Yahuwah and said, if you will indeed deliver these people into my hand, then I will utterly destroy their cities. And Yahuwah hearkened to the voice of Yasharel and delivered up the Canaanite, and they utterly destroyed them and their cities. And he called the name of the place Hormah. And they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea to compass the land of Edom. And the soul of the people was much discouraged because of the way. And the people spoke against Elohim and against Moshe, wherefore have you brought us up out of Mitzrayim to die in the wilderness? For there is no bread, neither is there any water, and our soul loathes this light bread. And Yahuwah sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and many people of Yasharel died. Therefore the people came to Moshe and said, we have sinned, for we have spoken against Yahuwah and against you. Pray unto El Yahuwah that he takes away the serpents from us. And Moshe prayed for the people, and Yahuwah said unto Moshe, make you a seraph and put it upon a banner, and it shall come to pass that everyone that is snake-bitten shall look and live. And Moshe made a serpent of brass and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. And the children of Yasharel set forward and pitched in Oboth. And they journeyed from Oboth and pitched at Iye ha-Abarim, in the wilderness which is before Moab, toward the sun rising. From thence they removed and pitched in the valley of Zered. From thence they removed and pitched on the other side of Arnon, which is in the wilderness that comes out of the coasts of the Emorium. For Arnon is the border of Moab, between Moab and the Emorium. Wherefore it is said in the Cepher of the wars of Yahuwah, what he did in the Red Sea and in the brooks of Arnon, and at the stream of the brooks that goes down to the dwelling of Ar, and lies upon the border of Moab. And from thence they went to Beir, that is the well whereof Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, gather the people together, and I will give them water. Then Yasharel sang this song, spring up, O well, sing you unto it. The princes dug the well, the nobles of the people dug it, by the direction of the Torah giver, with their staves. And from the wilderness they went to Matana, and from Matana to Nachiel, and from Nachaliel to Bemoth, and from Bemoth in the valley that is in the country of Moab, to the top of Pisgah, which looks toward Yeshimon. And Yasharel sent messengers unto Sihon, king of the Emorium, saying, let me pass through your land. We will not turn into the fields or into the vineyards. We will not drink of the waters of the well, but we will go along by the king's highway until we be past your borders. And Sihon would not suffer Yasharel to pass through his border. But Sihon gathered all his people together and went out against Yasharel into the wilderness. And he came to Yahatz and fought against Yasharel. And Yasharel smote him with the edge of the sword, and possessed his land from Arnon unto Yabok, even unto the children of Ammon. For the border of the children of Ammon was strong. And Yasharel took all these cities, and Yasharel dwelt in all the cities of the Emorium, in Heshbon, and in all the villages thereof. For Heshbon was the city of Sihon, the king of the Emorium, who had fought against the former king of Moab, and taken all his land out of his hand, even unto Arnon. Wherefore they that speak in Proverbs say, come into Heshbon, let the city of Sihon be built and prepared. For there is a fire gone out of Heshbon, a flame from the city of Sihon. It has consumed Ar of Moab, and Baali, Bemoth of Arnon. Woe to you, Moab! You are undone. O people of Chemosh, he has given his sons that escaped, and his daughters into captivity unto Sihon the king of the Amoreum. We have shot at them. Heshbon has perished even unto We have shot at them. Heshbon has perished even unto Divon, and we have laid them waste even unto Nohach, which reaches unto Meadiva. Thus Yasharel dwelt in the land of the Amoreum, and Moshe sent to spy out Yaaziri, and they took the villages thereof, and drove out the Amoreum that were there. And they turned and went up by the way of Bashan, and Og, the king of Bashan, went out against them, he and all his people, to the battle at Edrei. And Yahuwah said unto Moshe, Fear him not, for I have delivered him into your hand, and all his people and his land. And you shall do to him as you did unto Sihon, king of the Amoreum, which dwelt at Heshbon. So they smote him, and his sons, and all his people, until there was none left him alive. And they possessed the land. And they possessed his land. Chapter 22. And the children of Yasharel set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on this side of the Yarden by Jericho. And Balak, the son of Zippor, saw all that Yasharel had done to the Amoreum. And Moab was so afraid of the people, because they were many. And Moab was distressed because of the children of Yasharel. And Moab said unto the elders of Midian, Now shall this company lick up all that are round about us, as the ox licks up the grass of the field? And Balak, the son of Zippor, was king of the Moabium at that time. He sent messengers therefore unto Bilam, the son of Beor, to Pethor, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, Behold, there is a people come out from Mitzrayim. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against me. Come now, therefore, I pray you, curse me this people, for they are too mighty for me. Perchance I shall prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I know that he whom you bless is blessed, and he whom you curse is cursed. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with their rewards of divination in their hand. And they came unto Bilam and spoke unto him the words of Balak. And he said unto them, Lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, as Yahuwah shall speak unto me. And the princess of Moab abode with Bilam. And Elohim came unto Bilam and said, What men are these with you? And Bilam said unto Elohim, Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, has sent unto me, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of Mitzrayim, which covers the face of the earth. Come now, curse me them, perchance I shall be able to overcome them, and drive them out. And Elohim said unto Bilam, You shall not go with them. You shall not curse the people, for they are blessed. And Bilam rose up in the morning and said unto the princess of Balak, Get you into your land, for Yahuwah refuses to give me leave to go with you. And the princess of Moab rose up, and they went unto Balak and said, Bilam refuses to come with us. And Balak sent yet again princes, more and more honorable than they. And they came to Bilam and said to him, Thus says Balak the son of Zippor, Let nothing, I pray you, hinder you from coming unto me, for I will promote you unto very great honor, and I will do whatsoever you say unto me. Come, therefore, I pray you, curse me this people. And Bilam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, If Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of Yahuwah Elohai, to do less or more. Now therefore, I pray you, tarry you also here this night, that I may know what Yahuwah will say unto me more. And Elohim came unto Balaam at night, and said unto him, If the men come to call you, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto you, that shall you do. And Balaam rose up in the morning, and saddled his ass, and went with the princes of Moab. And Elohim's anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of Yahuwah stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his 2 servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of Yahuwah standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside out of the way, and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass, to turn her into the way. But the angel of Yahuwah stood in a path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side, and a wall on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of Yahuwah, she thrust herself unto the wall, and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall. And he smote her again. And the angel of Yahuwah went further, and stood in a narrow place, where was no way to turn, either to the right hand or to the left. And when the ass saw the angel of Yahuwah, she fell down under Balaam. And Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with the staff. And Yahuwah opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto you, that you have smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, Because you have mocked me. I would there were a sword in my hand, for now would I kill you. And the ass said unto Balaam, Am not I your ass, upon which you have ridden ever since I was yours unto this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto you? And he said, Nay. Then Yahuwah opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of Yahuwah standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed down his head, and fell flat on his face. And the angel of Yahuwah said unto him, Wherefore have you smitten your ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand you, because your way is perverse before me. And the ass saw me, and turned from me these 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, surely now also I had slain you, and saved her alive. And Balaam said unto the angel of Yahuwah, I have sinned, for I knew not that you stood in the way against me. Now therefore, if it displeases you, I will get me back again. And the angel of Yahuwah said unto Balaam, Go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto you, that you shall speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. And when Balak heard that Balaam had come, he went out to meet him into a city of Moab, which is in the border of Arnon, which is in the utmost coast. And Balak said unto Balaam, Did I not earnestly send unto you to call you? Wherefore came you not unto me? Am I not able indeed to promote you to honor? And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I have come unto you. Have I now any power at all to say anything? The word that Elohim puts in my mouth, that shall I speak. And Balaam went with Balak, and they come unto Kiriath Chutzot. And Balak offered oxen and sheep, and sent to Balaam, and to the princes that were with him. And it came to pass on the morrow that Balak took Balaam, and brought him up into the high places of Baal, that thence he might see the utmost part of the people. Chapter 23. And Balaam said unto Balak, Build me here 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 oxen and 7 rams. And Balak did as Balaam had spoken. And Balak and Balaam offered on every altar a bullock and a ram. And Balaam said unto Balak, Stand by your ascending smoke offering, and I will go. Perchance Yahuwah will come to meet me, and whatsoever he shows me, I will tell you. And he went to a high place. And Elohim met Balaam, and he said unto him, I have prepared 7 altars, and I have offered upon every altar a bullock and a ram. And Yahuwah put a word in Bilam's mouth and said, Return unto Balak, and thus you shall speak. And he returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his ascending smoke sacrifice, he and all the princes of Moab. And he took up his parable and said, Balak the king of Moab has brought me from Aram, out of the mountains of the east, saying, Come, curse me, Yaakov, and come, defy Yasharel. How shall I curse, whom El has not cursed? Or how shall I defy, whom Yahuwah has not defied? For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. Who can count the dust of Yaakov, and the number of the 4th part of Yasharel? Let me die the death of the Yasharim, and let my last end be like his. And Balak said unto Bilam, What have you done unto me? I took you to curse my enemies, and behold, you have blessed them altogether. And he answered and said, Must I not take heed to speak that which Yahuwah has put in my mouth? And Balak said unto him, Come, I pray you, with me unto another place, from whence you may see them. You shall see but the utmost part of them, and shall not see them all, and curse me them from thence. And he brought him into the field of Zophim, to the top of Pisgah, and built 7 altars, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. And he said unto Balak, Stand here by your ascending smoke offering, while I meet Yahuwah yonder. And Yahuwah met Bilam, and put a word in his mouth, and said, Go again unto Balak, and say thus. And when he came to him, behold, he stood by his ascending smoke offering, and the princess of Moab with him. And Balak said unto him, What has Yahuwah spoken? And he took up his parable and said, Rise up, Balak, and hear. Hearken unto me, you son of Zippor. El is not a man, that he should lie, neither the son of Adam, that he should repent. Has he said, and shall he not do it? Or has he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Behold, I have received commandment to bless, and he has blessed, and I cannot reverse it. He has not beheld iniquity in Yaakov, neither has he seen perverseness in Yasharel. Yahuwah Elohayu is with him, and the shout of a king is among them. El brought them out of Mitzrayim. He has, as it were, the strength of a Re'im. Surely there is no enchantment against Yaakov, neither is there any divination against Yasharel. According to this time it shall be said of Yaakov and Yasharel, What has El wrought? Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eats of the prey, and drinks the blood of the slain. And Balak said unto Bilam, Neither curse them at all, nor bless them at all. But I say you, saying. But Bilam answered and said unto Balak, Told not I you, saying, All that Yahuwah speaks, that I must do? And Balak said unto Bilam, Come, I pray you, I will bring you unto another place. Perchance it will please Elohim, that you may curse me them from thence. And Balak brought Bilam unto the top of Peor, that looks toward Yeshimon. And Bilam said unto Balak, Build me here 7 altars, and prepare me 7 bullocks and 7 rams. And Balak did as Bilam had said, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. The end of chapter 23. On to Psalms. Psalms, Tehilliym, chapter 35. A Mizmor of David. Plead my cause, O Yahuwah, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler and stand up for my help. Draw out also the spear and stop the way against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am your deliverance. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurt. Let them be as chaff before the wind, and let the angel of Yahuwah chase them. Let their way be dark and slippery, and let the angel of Yahuwah persecute them. For without cause have they hid for me their net in a pit, which without cause they have dug for my soul. Let destruction come upon him unawares, and let his nets that he has hid catch himself. Into that very destruction let him fall. And my soul shall be joyful in Yahuwah. It shall rejoice in his deliverance. All my bones shall say, Yahuwah, who is like unto you, which deliver the poor from him that is too strong for him? Yea, the poor and the needy from him that spoils him. False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not. They rewarded me evil for good to the spoiling of my soul. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth. I humbled my soul with fasting, and my prayer returned into my own bosom. I behaved myself as though he had been my friend or brother. I bowed down heavily as one that mourns for his mother. But in my adversity, they rejoiced and gathered themselves together. Yea, the abject gathered themselves together against me, and I knew it not. They did tear me and ceased not. With hypocritical mockers in feasts, they gnashed upon me with their teeth. Adonai, how long will you look on? Rescue my soul from their destructions, my darling from the lions. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. I will praise you among many people. Let not them that are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me, neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without a cause. For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. Yea, they opened their mouth wide against me, and said, Aha, aha, our eye has seen it. This you have seen, O Yahuwah. Keep not silence. O Adonai, be not far from me. Stir up yourself, and awake to my judgment, even unto my cause, my Elohim and my Yahuwah. Judge me, O Yahuwah Elohai, according to your righteousness, and let them not rejoice over me. Let them not say in their hearts, Ah, so would we have it. Let them not say, We have swallowed him up. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at my hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. Let them shout for joy and be glad that favor my righteous cause. Yea, let them say continually, Let Yahuwah be magnified, which has pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. And my tongue shall speak of your righteousness and of your praise all day long. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Thank you so much for following along. I pray this was a blissful and restful Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. And Yah willing, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Shalom.